All right. Thank you so much for coming to this website here. I hope you're having an amazing day. I really appreciate you taking the time to come here to this website, to come here and watch this video, because I'm sure there's so many other things that you could be doing, and the fact that you're here means a lot to me. So first of all, my name is Brandon D'Ambrosio. I'm the founder and owner of E-Commerce Automation, a company where essentially we build and manage, fully manage for you, that you own Amazon or e-commerce brands. And what we do is we build that, we manage that, and we run it for you 100% with the intention of providing you with an actual asset that you own and with cash flow every single month. So that's the goal here. That's what our company provides. And I'm here to talk to you about this for a few minutes. So first of all, I want to start out, like I said, thanks a lot for coming to this video. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is Brandon D'Ambrosio, and I want to start out here telling you a story, sharing you a painful story, which is actually the catalyst of why I'm filming this video here today. So this is a story of how I lost $35,000 and got none of it back, and how that turned into this company, this video, this website that you're watching and scrolling on today. So a few years ago, I invested $35,000 into a company that promised to build me an Amazon business where they would build and manage everything. So the promises were all the same, right? So they provide me with results. There were all these promises, and there were red flags along the way, but I was young and I ignored them. And I was really excited to get an actual passive income source that I could make money while doing whatever I want, right? So, I invested this money, and it took about 4 months for them to even start up the store. Red flag number 2, but I had already invested the money, so I had to trust the process. Then after that, I only made a few $1,000s off of, again, a $35,000 investment. And after that process, my Amazon store was actually deactivated permanently because they weren't taking care of the customers right, they weren't running things right, and after that, they basically just disappeared. I didn't hear from this company for about 6 months. Finally, I heard from one of their lawyers, and all I was trying to do, I was repeatedly calling them, I was emailing them, everything. All I was trying to do was see what the next steps could be, because I made this investment with the intention to earn passive income. So I really wanted to find out a way to do that. My goal wasn't to get my money back. My goal was to actually have a passive income stream, or a stream of income that I wasn't actively working on all day long. So, that's what I was doing. I was very open with them. I was honest. I just wanted, what was promised to me. So essentially, after not hearing back for like 6 months, they contacted me with one of their lawyers, basically saying that the company had closed down, they had no money, and they would not be providing me with any more service and any refund at all whatsoever. So here I was, losing $35,000, having no income stream from that. Right, I have my other income streams, but I had no passive, actual investment income stream from that I was promised, and I lost it all and had no chance of getting it back. I could have gone to court and done all this stuff, but the problem with that is, even if I won, which I probably would have, I would have spent a lot in lawyer fees, and then I wouldn't have gotten any actual money because they closed down the company and they basically said they had no money, and they filed bankruptcy, I think, and all this stuff. So it was a complete mess. It was a disaster, and it was really painful. So I was depressed, understandably pretty angry, but also after that process of a couple of months of just kind of sitting in there going like, kind of woe is me, not constantly, but over the course of a little while, seeing if I could still get my money back somehow, all this stuff, realizing finally that I couldn't, I turned that into determination, because I knew a lot of people just like me, but the only difference was they had invested hundreds of thousands of dollars with this company when I only invested $35,000. I'm using the word only, it's still a big chunk of money, but I knew a bunch of people whose lives were basically destroyed from this. And so what I did was, over the course of the next couple of months, I did a lot of research, market research, talked to people that had invested with other companies, and what I was seeing was a very common pattern. A very, very high upfront investment and very, very low results, if any at all. Poor communication, no refunds, all that stuff. And I really believe in the model. I believe in the business model. I know it works, but it's being run by companies that are charging so much that they have no incentive to provide any results moving forward, because they've made so much from you up front. See, so I was sitting there and I was contemplating on this for a very long time. And finally I sat down and was like, you know what? I'm going to actually disrupt this industry. I'm going to disrupt this industry by doing 3 things. I'm going to provide this service for as affordably as I possibly can for people. Number 2, I'm going to have great communication, which is something I did not have as a customer. And I'm going to provide the best results possible. And number 3, I'm going to actually have a refund policy, right? With the hopes to never have to use it, because everyone's going to get the best results, right? But having it there to protect my client's investment, because I believe that's what's fair, and I didn't have that, and it was a really horrible, depressing time, for lack of better words. So, I interviewed a bunch of teams, and I came across this amazing team of people who have been running Amazon stores for over 7 years. So over 900 stores ran, 7+ years, millions and millions of dollars generated on Amazon as far as sales. And what I did was I interviewed them, and I decided to hire them on because I know they're the best in the industry, and I want to be the best in the industry. I want to provide the best results. So to provide the best results, you have to have the best team behind you. So that's what I did. So I hired them on and formed the company, and basically we founded it on 3 principles. I'm going to say once again. Number one, we have what we're shooting for as the lowest upfront investment in the entire industry. So we have a very, very low cost upfront investment in comparison to all the other companies out there. I guarantee it. Number two, we have actual communication. We get stores started up fast as we possibly can. And number two as well, we also provide the best results possible and have proof to show for that. And number three, we actually have that refund policy in our agreement, so that protects you just in case. We've never had to use it, and we hope to never have to use it, but it's there for your protection just in case. So that's how I started my company. That's a story of how we started. And now I want to talk to you a little bit about what we offer, why you're here. I'm sure you're interested in this model. Maybe you've heard about it. Maybe you're looking into other companies. Maybe you haven't heard about it, and maybe we had talked and I sent you over the video or something. Any array of it, I'm going to walk you through the model. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, but basically I'm going to talk about what we offer, what our service is, and basically I want you to, listen to this, listen to the words, listen to this information, the numbers and everything, and basically decide if this is an investment that actually makes sense for your goals. Because the last thing I ever want to do is push somebody to make an investment that doesn't actually align with their goals. So, this may not be for everybody, but I do believe that this could be for everybody if your goals are, as follows. If your goals are that you want to build, some sort of asset that doesn't, it's not a stock or building your own company and doing all the work yourself. If you want to build an actual asset, meaning a brand on, let's say, Amazon's, massive marketplace, what people don't know is on Amazon, a large portion of the sellers on Amazon are actually independent sellers. So people just like you, people like me, people like anybody else who could go in there, open up an Amazon store and sell in there. The problem is there's a lot of people selling on Amazon. And if you go into this process and you say, I'm going to do this on my own, you may end up taking a lot of time. You may end up losing a lot of money. You may end up succeeding and crushing it. I don't know. But the thing is there's always risk with starting a business on your own. And there's always risk with making an investment. However, what I believe to be one of the greatest investments right now is investing into an Amazon business that's done for you 100%. So basically what we do is you invest money with us, and then what we do is we work with you to open up an Amazon store that you own 100%, and then we manage and run the entire thing for you. So what we do is we run it on the FBA model. We also offer dropshipping for anyone that's actually heard that as well. But dropshipping is becoming increasingly more and more risky on Amazon, and it can get you shut down. If that happens, we have other solutions, of course. But FBA is what we're really focusing on. FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. So what that process is you order a minimum of 1,000 units of a product. You send that to Amazon's warehouse. And I say you, I'm saying we do this. You send it to Amazon's warehouse. Amazon grabs all of it, puts all the barcodes on it, boxes it up. And then when customers order it from your store, then Amazon ships it to them. So that process is controlled by Amazon. So the customers are going to be fully taken care of. Now, Amazon loves this model because they control that. It's fulfilled by Amazon. So there's no risk of shutdowns or anything like this. And this is what separates us from all the other companies out there. Yes, we offer the drop shipping. Yes, it's more risky. Well, other companies are just offering that, and they're not offering, for their clients that maybe want a more secure investment, right? So if you're the type of person that wants to invest money, has some money to invest, has a credit line for inventory, doesn't have to be massive, but basically wants to create a brand that they own, or maybe has thought about creating a brand but doesn't know how, or just straight up wants to make an investment. So wants to own an actual asset, an Amazon store online, and also to have consistent income for years and years to come. This is a very, very, very consistent long-term business model, meaning you can make money for many, many years to come. And also you could sell your Amazon store once it's made so much sales with us that you can actually sell that on the back end for a massive amount of money. There's websites you can actually look up and you can see how much certain Amazon stores are going for that have been around for a while, and they go for a lot because the brand is already established, and that's our goal. Our goal is for you to come in with us, make that investment, us to build you an actual brand around evergreen products that aren't trendy or seasonal or anything like that, so you make consistent sales. And then we're building that brand, adding more products to that, managing everything, so you can actually have a brand that you own and make mostly passive income. I say mostly passive income because all the other, businesses, all the other businesses in this industry say fully passive, 100% automated. But as anything else, as an investment, you do want to check in on it. You're going to have access to myself, my team, all that stuff, and you're going to have final say on products that we put in. As far as like you are the owner of the business and we're working basically for you to manage everything and to run everything. But again, we're going to provide all that, the expertise and stuff like that. It's not like you're going to have a lot of decisions to make. What I mean basically is a 99% passive income, right? You have that upfront investment, and then all you have to do is come to the table with a credit line or cash in order to order inventory. And then every couple of months, we just check in and just make sure we're ordering more inventory. That's basically it. You don't have basically any work to do, but to say 100% passive is kind of a lie because nothing's 100% of anything, right, in this world. So that's how it is. So again, the FBA model, the model that we push, the model that we really love is called Fulfilled by Amazon. And what it is, again, I'm going to walk through it one more time just to make it as simple as possible, and I'm going to include the whole process, so it's not just the overview. So you come in with your upfront investment, you invest money with us. Then at that point, we work with you to open up an Amazon store. As the Amazon store is being opened, we go and we research 2 to 3 products in an evergreen niche for you. So what we do is we don't research 2 to 3, we research hundreds and thousands of products, but we come to you with 2 to 3 products and we say, hey, okay, here's what it is. These are 2 or 3 products. They're evergreen. They're going to sell all year round. They're already selling right now. There's not a massive amount of competitors. So we have competitor analysis, 3-year pricing history, all that stuff. We want to make sure that we're jumping in. We're not reinventing a wheel because it's very risky to reinvent an entire industry, right? Reinvent a niche. So we want to go into something where the product is already selling. And what we want to do is we want to do it where there's as low a competition as possible while also proven results, sales history, competitor analysis, pricing history, all that stuff. And we do that for 3-year pricing history. We bring that to you and we come together and we say, hey, these are the 2 or 3 products. This is probably the best one. What do you think about these 2 to 3? If you give us the okay to choose whichever one it is, then at that point we order the units, we work with the manufacturer, we get the labeling, the branding, the logo, we create all that for you, we work with the manufacturer, we get the units ordered, they ship it to Amazon's warehouse, Amazon collects the items, puts it in their warehouse, and then we start making sales. So that's the whole process in a nutshell. I don't want to go too deep into everything as far as like, this is just an intro video and everything and to kind of give you an idea of what the business is. And again, this is an investment. This is not something where you're going to have to be doing work or doing anything like that. You're investing money. We are doing all the work for you. And at the end of every single month, we're splitting the profits. You get the majority of the profit split. So it's usually 60 to 65% in your favor. So you do get the higher majority of profit split in your favor. And then we do just take that. And what that does is that profit split incentivizes us. So many people will say, well, if I make an upfront investment, why would you also take the profit split? Well, the upfront investment helps us to run as a business, of course, to have our, pay our team, all that stuff in order to do all the expenses, the upfront cost, the time and all that stuff. That's the upfront investment. Then ongoing, we have that profit split. So we are incentivized selfishly to also make you as much money as possible because you're going to get the majority of the profit split, but we're also taking our split as well. So if we don't have the results, we're not providing the results, then we don't make any money long term, and then we don't have a business that we can run, right? So that's kind of the idea of why we do it. We want it to be an investment for you where you're doing as little work as possible, basically nothing. You just can check in on it as little or as much as you want. We're building you a brand on Amazon's marketplace. We're building everything for you. We're doing all the work, everything. We can start with one product, we can add more, we can scale it up. All that is up to you and your financial, everything, but in the beginning, we start with one product, we show you the proven sales on that, and then we go from there. So if this kind of investment is something that, makes sense to you, because, they say you have to diversify investments. Everyone says diversify, right? But, does that mean diversifying the stock market? Because a lot of times you diversify in the stock market, the whole thing can go down. Not a lot of people are patient. So stocks are a great investment for long term. Then you have real estate, amazing investment as well. Then there's this business model, there's this investment as well. So I don't encourage people like I did to sell all their other investments and make the investment in just this, right? I encourage people to say, do I have some money that I can afford to invest? Again, this is why we have such a low upfront investment on our end. But is there some money that I can afford to invest? Invest that with us, and then we build you an actual brand so you have an extra income stream, an extra cash flow source. That after everything's built up and going and the brand is established, we're making consistent sales, you're going to be able to really take really nice monthly profits every single month into your bank account on a business that you own that's run for you 100%. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, or if this was a little bit confusing, but you're still interested, or anything, right? If you're interested, or just by a 1% and you want to learn a little bit more, you want to know how this works, you want to talk to me about numbers, results, you can scroll down this page. By the way, you can see tons of results that my team has gotten for clients and everything, so you'll be able to see all that. But there's a button right below this video where you can click. You can click on that. You can schedule a call with me. Listen, this isn't a sales call. This isn't a pushy call. You're not going to get on this, and I'm not going to Wolf on Wall Street you. This is a call where we're going to get on. You're going to tell me your goals. You're going to tell me all that kind of stuff, what you want in an investment, and I'm going to share with you, again, the numbers, the results, all the stuff I just shared in the video. We can get in depth with that, and I can answer any questions you may have. We can talk. We can do it on an audio call. We can do it on a video call, whatever's best for you, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'm located here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, so if anyone is right in the area, we could definitely meet in person too, no problem at all. But if you're not in the area, definitely hop on a video call or just an audio call if that works for you. Hop on, like I said, answer any questions you may have. And what we'll do from there is, if this is the right investment for you, we can show you the next steps from there. But again, this isn't a pushy process, because I was pushed into something that maybe I shouldn't have been pushed into years ago, and I don't want to do that for other people. So my mission here, obviously, I'm a business. I believe in profiting as a business, so I will profit in this business model. But I also am doing this because I want to disrupt this industry. I want to bring honesty, integrity, and real results to the industry. And in doing so, I want to force all these other companies that are charging way too much, because that's the big thing. They're charging way too much for this service, and it makes absolutely no sense on why they're doing that. And what I want to do is I want to force these companies to either have to lower their prices, increase their results, both, or just go away for good, because they can't compete, they can't provide the same results. So that is my goal. I don't want to see any more people taken advantage of. I want to have a profitable business, and I want everyone to be happy. I want it to be a win-win situation. So again, if you're interested in learning more about how you can own your very own fully automated Amazon business, by us, ran by us, owned by you, everything like that, and you take monthly profits every single month, so you can live life and do whatever you want, or you can just see your investment racking up and reinvest and do whatever you want to do there. That's all up to you. Click that button below. Let's hop on a call. There's no commitment with it. There's nothing like that. Hop on a call, and I can answer any questions you may have, go over your goals, and see if this is right for you. Again, my name is Brandon D'Ambrosio. I'm the owner and founder of E-Commerce Automation. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, to go through everything, and I really, really encourage you, again, to book a call with me, to talk with me on the phone, because I really believe in this model. I really believe in this business model, and I believe that the way the world is going to continue to move, it's going to be increasingly important to have more and more income streams. And we all know that e-commerce is not going anywhere. The industry is too large. It's too convenient for people. So this industry is not going anywhere. You don't have to invest into an Amazon business and worry if Amazon's going to go out of business, because it simply just won't happen. I'm very confident in that. I'm sure you are too, because I'm sure you shop on Amazon yourself. But it's about time that you don't just buy things on Amazon. You actually make money from Amazon with your own business that you own and is fully ran for you. So again, I encourage you to click that button below, book a call with me. We can chat. We can talk about your goals, answer any questions you may have, and see if this is right for you. So again, my name is Brandon D'Ambrosio, and I really appreciate you watching this video. I will talk to you on the phone.